Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And we are on our way to the captain's quarters, where we will retrieve some blueprints and maybe the code to that other place that I hadn't found my way into yet. If it's not in the captain's quarters, I don't know where it is. I don't know that there's anything terribly important in there, but, you know, I'm like a cat, and the door is closed, and I want to be on the other side of the door, because it's closed. So, it's 2679? Excuse me. My finger is clearly on the 2. What? That icon needs some work. Alright. What do we have? You are exploring a quiet alien backwater when the ship you arrived here in implodes. It must be the arachnid kidney poachers. Quick, what will you do? He's playing a text adventure. I don't think we need to continue that. I'm sure it's funny. Give me that. And give me these.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, so we got a launch platform and we got an escape rocket. And we can make a time capsule. So that doesn't tell me how to get into the other place. I will do my best to resist my urges in this case. It's pretty weird that that door isn't open. Alright, so we got the blueprints. We don't really need to do anything with that right now, because can't launch the ship any dang way. Because the quarantine I wonder, is it... Can you build the ship and launch it with the quarantine enforcement platform still active? And just get wrecked? If not, that's a wasted opportunity, in my opinion. Maybe I should try it. But right now, I want to go for a ride in my submarine. The big one. Got some interesting texture errors going on here. Have I overlooked something terribly obvious? Is the way in, like, right around here? There's a PDA lying around that I just haven't seen. What is going on with these textures? Oh. It's the decals for the damage to the walls. And they're getting shadowed, like they're not being rendered in the right order or something. I hope that's not going to be a problem other places. Okay, yeah. I want to go grab the Cyclops, and I guess the first thing I'm going to do is go check out another miss.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Maybe I should do that in the Seamoth. It is faster. Am I going to get attacked again? Does that count? Did last time count as getting attacked? I think it counts. He was definitely on my ass. I don't think he's getting closer though, so I think I'm okay. Yeah, let's just go check out another miss in the Seamoth, and then we can go collect the Cyclops. So, right. I want crystalline sulfur, and I want kyanite, and I want to build a new base. I think at some point in an early episode I mentioned thinking about building bases in all the biomes. And I think that's too many bases at the end of the day. Not only is it a lot of work gathering up all of those resources, but like, there's no reason to have all them bases. It's just too many. I might build a vanity base or two at some point. Really? Why can I hear him here? Well, that'll be handy if somebody tries to gobble me up. Yeah, that might be fun if I just kind of feel like killing some time at some point. Alright, don't get distracted. Another miss. And it's another one that's in a thoroughly accessible area. So, what do we think is in this one? Anything tasty? There's the beacon. I frequently leave the beacon near the entrance once I've perceived it, but it looks like that was not the case this time. So we got cannons. Oh, there's a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Did I not already have a profile on the Mongolians? No, the other profile was on the Degassi, right? I think that's right. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure that this laser door is just going to get me back out. But it looks like there isn't a lot else going on anyway. I like the animation for the laser gun. It's apparently an infrared laser. Because the tip of it gets hot, and the target gets hot, but you don't see the beam, and you probably would get some refraction from the beam if it was in the visible spectrum. Alright. Now, how do I get home? Oh! I was just gonna breach, and I would have not accomplished my objective. You know, I think it's a little strange that the Seamoth can't maneuver while it's in the air. And you might say, well, that's silly, Vic, because it's propeller-driven, and the propeller doesn't work very well in the air, so why would you be able to maneuver? And the answer is that the propeller probably isn't providing my steering. My steering is probably gyroscopic. Because you'll notice that when I turn, it doesn't power up the propeller. So that's why it's silly. Isn't that a cute little straw man lecture that I just gave you? Unprovoked. Without even giving you an opportunity to understand for yourself. Yeah, very condescending. Glad we took care of that. I'm gonna repair before I put the Seamoth away. Good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know, another thing that I find pretty strange is that the only way to build vehicles is with the mobile vehicle bay. I feel like I ought to be able to build a prawn suit or a sea moth in a moon pool once I have one. And I can't really think of a good argument why that would not be the case. I forgot to update the another miss beacon, so I'm just going to have to remember that for later. Come on. There we go. I'm going to put my Aurora miniature up here for now. Can I put it on my imaginary table? So I think that would be a good spot for it. Oh, look at that. Nice. You know, I'm just going to leave it unconstructed like that. Hollow table, way cooler than glass table. Don't you think? Alright. So let's go ahead and reload a couple of these. Did I unload one of them? I must have. Where did I... Oh, no, I picked up a battery from one of those containers. Alright. So put that away. Probably doesn't hurt to have an extra fire extinguisher. And I'll keep the extra med kits on the Cyclops where they can possibly be useful. Alright. Let us commence a mission.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Go ahead and put those in there. You know, I can keep those in there too. That's a good idea.
Engine powering up.
The Cyclops, on the other hand, does maneuver with its propeller, as we can hear. So, that would explain why we wouldn't be able to maneuver while breaching in the Cyclops. But what kind of lunatic breaches in the Cyclops? I mean, all of us. But that's not the point right now. I forgot I had put the shield in. I remember on my initial playthrough being really unimpressed with the idea of the shield, thinking that I really didn't need any help burning up my batteries faster, and therefore not doing it. And I actually think that I just stuck to that. I think I just relied on silent running and going slow to get through the hostile areas. So I've been thinking about the suit situation, because I have the reinforced suit, and I believe the description for the reinforced suit does suggest that it provides some thermal protection. What I don't remember is whether that thermal protection replaces an old thermal protection suit, or whether there's an additional suit that I'm going to get at some point. Alright, everybody. Because if I am going to need an additional suit, that could be a problem for me. What's with these rocks floating here and no floaters on them? You guys are cheating. They look volcanic, so they could be like pumice or something. And you might say, well, maybe they've got air trapped in them. And yeah, I guess that's possible. But they probably would have let the air out. Don't you think? I think. Alright, continue descending. And don't bump into the walls. This is the right spot for the descending, isn't it? Maybe it's not. Did I misremember this? Maybe I did. Yeah, I think of... Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a thermal vent down there. And the blood kelp is over there, so... Back up we go. One wonders what the story is for this region. Ah, there we go. What is that? Is that gold? I think that might be gold. Well, for all that noise, we're not damaged. How are we doing here? I think this is probably a good moment for a snack. Come on. Honestly, I'm not sure why I planted the lantern fruit. I don't have any intention of using them. I did not empty that out. Good job, Vic. Oh, that's alright. I have plenty of cargo space. And I've been invaded by a school of, what are those? Hoop fish? Something like that? Alright, now we can go a-mining. Look at those guys, and I can't even grab them because they're a school. Oh, alright. Somebody didn't dock my prawn suit properly last time I used it. And I would really appreciate it if you guys would put it back the way you found it in the future. I don't know if you can hear the notifications, but somebody is blowing up my phone. They're gonna have to wait a few minutes for me to be done. It would not hurt, I think, to find a silver deposit. I mean, who am I kidding? There aren't very many deposits that it wouldn't hurt to find. I suppose I've probably got plenty of rubies and quartz, but that's probably all that I would just straight up turn down. And in we go. Just gonna go ahead and empty that out in case it's not that full. Worry about it later. Create problems for future Vic. He's not even paying attention right now. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is the good stuff. And down we go. Can't get me now, Warper. How do you feel about that? Do you even have feelings? As a synthetic organism? It's kind of nice coming in here in the daylight and actually being able to see some stuff. Oh, man. That reminds me, at some point in the past, I shot off my mouth about how it doesn't actually get properly dark in very many places. What a short-sighted thing for me to say. Yeah, there are like these little glowy crystally bits here, but this place gets straight dark. And that is uraninite. I guess that's another resource node that I'll just go ahead and turn down. There's a bunch of it down here for sure. Alright, and this is it. There he is. Did you see him? You might not have seen him.
Break for silent explode.
On account of the compression sometimes does it dirty. You should be able to see him now, though. And I would very much prefer it if he not mess with me. Oh, look at that. There's some teefers over there. We'll just remain calm while he's creeping around over there. I think in the previous episode I'd made reference to the adolescent ghost leviathan. And, well, that episode hasn't been published as of this recording, so there won't have been any opportunity for anybody to scold me on that. But yes, I am aware that there are, in fact, several of these guys. I'm not always aware of it, but I am aware of it. Am I under attack? I'm not being damaged. Well, this is a rather unfortunate situation, isn't it? Maybe I should just turn on my shields and make a run for it. I think that's probably my best option at this point.
Let it stand.
Oh wow, that is really gobbling up my power though, isn't it? How we doing? Am I unstuck yet? I don't think I'm unstuck yet. Come on, man. Are you for real? I don't want to go this way. Oh, look, is there something under that waterfall? Tell you what, you let me go this way and we'll be square. Alright, there's definitely some interesting things going on with rendering order. I think the Leviathan may have become attached to my ship.
Engine powering down.
Well, let's take the prawn suit out for a little bit. Go see what's going on behind that waterfall. For real? Can't even take the prawn suit out?
Engine powering up.
I don't remember this being a thing that happens. Alright, let's try it.
Powering down.
I just want to go be somewhere else for a while the Leviathan does his thing. damn it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
He sounds kind of unhappy now, doesn't he? Oh. Yeah, don't stealth eat me while I'm inside my submarine. That wouldn't be cool at all. Alright. Oh, did he leave? Wouldn't that be nice?
Engine powering up.
Alright, it looks like attitude is normal. I forgot to turn off the engines.
Engine powering down.
I'm sure I wasted power turning the engines on and off like that. Okay. Now I want to go this way for a little bit. So what do we has here, Is it another teleporter base? It's a larger cave than I expected. Ah, yes, there we go. And once again, I don't think I can activate it from this side, but now we know. I'm gonna put down a beacon for that. I wonder, will my beacon float in the air if I deploy it in here? Kind of interesting that there's brine in here when there's no water in here. Alright, let's find out. Beacon. Alright. And off we go. Now, actually, am I deep enough to find the sulfur yet? I might not be, but let's have a little poke around. This might actually be a good opportunity. Well, you are a noisy kid, aren't you? I don't see the sulfur. Magnetite. Quartz. There's the teefers. How do you like that, huh? You wanna bite me some more? Are you coming around again, or can I get out and repair? I don't super need to get out and repair. He seems to be having some difficulty maneuvering, wouldn't you say? He also really looks like he wants some more. What? Wait a minute. Did he? He did not just go into the floor. Okay, there must be a lower area over there. I'm just gonna see if I can grab a scan real quick and not get eaten. Nice. You just eating all your friends, huh? I'm not your friend, so I don't blame you for eating me. Any sulfur down here? There's a sulfur. Alright, and the sulfur is a problem because I can't just get out and grab it. And I have an arm equipped, so... You get in here. Nope, I need to be back inside, like, immediately. Alright, where to go? There it is. Alright, and I need several of these. Meanwhile, I am all out of time. So come back and see me again tomorrow, and I will have completed this foolish little excursion. We will get back in the Cyclops and continue our journey. Talk to you soon.